Hello everyone, welcome back. This video is for Team Gym and Rhythmic. In this video we will be doing conditioning and stretching, and it will be for the full body. It won't just be targeting certain parts of your body. It will be doing your full body all at the same time. Let's get started.
Just a little reminder that you should keep some water by you, like a water bottle or something, so you can stay hydrated during this video.
So here's the first exercise. The exercise is going to be marching in place. It's not very hard, but it is just a warm-up.
As shown here.
This next exercise will be done for 30 seconds. Ready, set, go. Make sure you're really pointing your toes and you're landing toe ball heel while you step.
This is not a hard exercise, it's just warming you up, getting you ready for the next exercises that are coming. So make sure you're just very consistent in this. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So the next exercise we have, it's kind of still like another warm-up because we're still warming up our body for this. It's going to be, we're going to stand with legs hip width apart, maybe a little bit wider. Arms are going to be on a T. We're going to be reaching for the opposite foot and up, and we're just kind of warming up our back and our kind of core area. So,
as shown here. This exercise will be done for 30 seconds. Ready, set, go. Make sure you're going slow and taking your time, reaching to each side, and don't rush anything.
just be consistent through it. It's a very easy warm-up. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
The next warm-up exercise is going to be front arm circles, and then at 30 seconds you're going to go backward arm circles right after.
As shown here.
This exercise will be 30 seconds forward and then 30 seconds backward with no break. I think you guys can do it. It's just warming up the arms. Ready, set, go.
So make sure you're moving forward just right now.
Make sure they're not doing big arm circles. They're only little ones just to warm up your arms.
And make sure you're constantly engaging your shoulder blades, because that's also, we're also working your shoulder blades right here. Just a little bit. So you keep going. We're only doing forward right now. And get ready and switch. So now you should be going backwards instead. Make sure your arms are engaged, you're completely straight. You still have gymnastics hands, they're nice and engaged. Keep your posture up. 20 seconds, keep going. It shouldn't really be burning right now because we haven't done any other arm workouts besides this right now. So again, just warm your body up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So the next exercise warm-up we have is an inchworm, but this one we're staying in place, so pretty much, and we're also taking out the push-up. Pretty much we start from standing, we walk out into a high plank, and then we walk back in, stand up, and repeat.
As demonstrated here. This exercise will be done for 30 seconds. Ready, set, go.
This one is a great exercise / warm up to do because you're warming up more of your shoulder blades and you're squeezing your abs at the same time, so it's just warming your whole body up. Also make sure in your plank you hit that hollow with the hollow back and squeeze abs. Your bottom should not be in the air, but it should be down, just a regular plank. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and
the next exercise is just easy side lunges. It's not very hard. You're just warming up your legs.
as demonstrated here.
This exercise will be done for 30 seconds. Ready, set, go.
Make sure you keep a consistent pace on this. Don't rush. Again, we're still kind of warming up our legs right now. So this is a very good exercise and warm up as well. So just keep it consistent.
Make sure you're switching legs and not just keep doing one leg. Make sure you're alternating.
So we're working both. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So the next exercise we're going to be doing is a lunge glute activate exercise. And what it is, we're going to be staying in a lunge with our hands on our hip. And we're going to stay in that position and we're just going to go up and down, bending our knee. We get to tap our knee on the floor, but we do not get to rest it.
As shown here. This exercise will be done 30 seconds on each leg. We'll give you a little break to switch legs in between. So start with your first leg and ready, set, go.
In this one, you are going to feel a bit of a burn in your leg, but you need that muscle. So just keep pushing through it, even if it burns a little bit. Make sure you do not rest your knee on the floor. You only get to tap it. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
And ready, switch your legs, shake it out. And ready, get back into it. 3, 2, 1, go.
So now you should be on the opposite leg. So again, make sure you only tap the knee on the floor. You do not rest it. Do not cheat, because cheating gets you absolutely nowhere. So put in the hard work. You guys are almost done. Keep going. You have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
This next exercise is going to be squats, but not just regular squats. You're going to be reaching down to the ground and up over your head.
As demonstrated here.
This exercise will be done for 45 seconds. Ready, set, go.
Make sure you're really taking your time. This is a very good workout for your legs and your glutes. So make sure you're not sitting very low but not sitting too high. Just make sure you're pretty even, if that makes sense. So just keep it consistent because this is done for a little bit longer. So just keep going.
Make sure when you squat, your legs make a 90-degree angle. So this is your feet and this is your hips. So you should be really squatting low but not touching the ground.
You guys are almost done. Keep going. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and so the next exercise slash warm up we have are standing crunches. So with these, you're pretty much just going to be doing a crunch just like you do regularly on the floor, but you're going to be doing it to a diagonal. So you're going to be bringing your leg up to your elbow and then switching. So
as demonstrated here. This exercise will be done for a minute. Ready, set, go.
This is a great warm-up slash exercise because you're warming up your core and you're kind of using your core too. So it's kind of an ab workout, but a standing one. So make sure to use your core, you have to engage it the whole time. So make sure you're constantly engaging it really hard so that you're working it as well. And make sure you're doing opposite. So you're not doing same arm as leg, it's opposite arm as leg. And you're kind of using your legs here too. So you're just moving and getting your heart ready for the next exercise. So forth. So make sure you guys keep going, keep a consistent pace. You're almost done, keep going. 20 seconds, you're almost there. Make sure you breathe in and out. Don't breathe with your mouth because you're going to get a side ache. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
The next exercise is called cross jacks. It's basically jumping jacks, which you're doing with your feet, but with your arms, you're going to be crossing your arms in front,
as demonstrated here.
This exercise will be done for a minute because it's really easy. It's just basically jumping jacks, so you guys got it. Ready, set, go.
This is a great cardio workout and a very good arm workout as well because you're working out your arms too. So they're pretty much just like jumping jacks, but instead they're forward, so it's just a different variation of a jumping jack. But it's pretty much the same thing. So just keep going. Make sure you breathe in and out with your nose and breathe out with your mouth. Don't breathe in with your mouth because you're going to get a side ache. And it's just going to be more painful when you're working out. So make sure you focus on your breathing. After this, you may want to get some water, depending, I guess, how fast you do it. So just keep that in mind.
This is our last warm-up conditioning move. So we're going to move on to our actual like cardio conditioning and everything. So
be prepared for that. So just keep going. You're almost done. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and the next exercise we have is another cardio, and it's going to be high knees. This is a very basic and easy, but it's very, very effective. So just keep going through it.
As shown here. This exercise will be done for 30 seconds. Ready, set, go.
This one's not too hard, but it's kind of hard because you have to be consistent through it, and cardio is not the easiest workout, but it's one of the best ones, so just keep pushing through it.
Make sure you're landing toe ball heel and not flat-footed so you don't hurt your ankle.
And your toes are pointed, you're using your arms. And you have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and
the next exercise is called a skater windmill. You're going to be reaching up and then going into a side lunge and reaching down with your hand and then doing the same on the other side. It will be consistent, switching, it's low impact.
As demonstrated here.
This exercise will be for a minute. Ready, set, go.
So we're giving you guys kind of like a little break and a little breather here because we just did cardio back to back. So that's why we're doing a low impact right now. So this shouldn't be too hard, but you're working your legs right now. Just keep it consistent and make sure you're switching. You're not working only one side. You're at 40 seconds, keep going.
Remember to only tap your knee, don't land hard on it.
You know, this is kind of like a long workout, but this is just getting everything out of the way, your cardio, your stretching. So just do it because this video is going to make you better and stronger. You have 20 seconds, keep going. Remember, since it is low impact, you shouldn't stop at all during this. Cardio are more understandable, but low impact is easy, so you shouldn't be stopping. And 5, 4, 3, 2. So the next exercise we have is another low impact one. We're going to go down in a plank and we're going to do Spider-Man mountain climber. So pretty much it's the same thing as a mountain climber, but we're taking out the jumping and we're bringing our elbow to our knee. So we're making kind of wide instead of in.
As demonstrated here. This exercise will be done for 45 seconds. Ready, set, go.
This is another low impact one. This one's a little bit harder because you're staying in a plank the whole time and you should really be squeezing your abs. So this is working the front of your abs and your obliques. So this is a very good workout, so just keep it. Make sure your toe is also pointed. And the whole goal of this is to try to get your knee to touch your elbow. So it's only tapping it. You're not like pressing against your elbow. It's only to tap it. Just keep that consistent. You guys are almost done. Make sure you have pointed toes. Almost there. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and
the next exercise we are doing is squat twist. So we're going to be doing a regular squat, and then when we go up, we twist and squat and twist.
As shown here.
We will be doing this exercise for a minute. Ready, set, go.
And again, this is another low impact one, but this is a very good exercise because you're squatting. Squats are very good for your legs and for your glutes. And you should also be engaging your core every time, so especially when you twist, you're working your abs and your obliques. So just keep it consistent and don't rush through it either. This is a very slow but effective workout. Make sure you keep going. And 30 seconds, you're almost done. Keep going. Keep your core engaged. Breathe in your nose and out through your mouth. And again, make sure you're not squatting too low or squatting too high. You're squatting at that 90 degree. Almost done. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So the next exercise we're going to be doing is another cardio. It's a very intricate one, kind of. It's kind of confusing, but it's pretty much just 2 exercises blended. So what it's going to be, we're going to do a regular burpee, but when we come up, we're going to go into 4 high knees, and then we're going to go into another burpee and repeat.
As demonstrated here. This exercise will be done for a minute. Ready, set, go.
And it seems kind of long because a minute does seem long, especially when you're exercising and doing burpees. This one's going to go by pretty fast because you're taking your time on this and you're adding in the high knees. And you're not doing a full burpee, so it shouldn't be too hard, but it should be up there. So just keep pushing through it. You know cardio sucks, but again, it's one of the best workouts for you, so just keep doing it. And 30 seconds, so you're halfway there. Keep pushing through it. Make sure in your high knees you use your arms and you have pointed toes. Don't forget about your technique even though you're working out. Keep pushing through it. Almost done. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
The next exercise is in and outs. It's where you are in kind of a hollow with your legs, but your arms are supporting you, and you're going in and out, bringing your chest in with you.
As demonstrated here.
This exercise will be done for 30 seconds. Ready, set, go.
Your legs should be, when you extend your legs out, they should be completely straight and pointed toes, and your toes should be pointed the whole time. Again, this is a very great ab workout. You're completely targeting your abs. Make sure you're not leaning too far back. Your hands are just there to stabilize you. Just be right on your bottom. You guys are almost done. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So the next exercise we have are push-up, shoulder taps. So pretty much we're going to go into a push-up, and then from there we're going to go into shoulder taps. But they're going to be not opposite shoulder taps. They're going to be same arm as, shoulder. So, but right now we're going to be focusing on half push-ups, even though if you can do a full push-up, we rather see half because we know you guys haven't really worked out a lot right now because, of quarantine and everything. So we're only going to be doing half push-ups until you guys get better form. So just do half push-ups because we can't really watch you. So do what you have to do.
As demonstrated here. This exercise will be for a minute. Ready, set, go.
Again, you should be taking your time here, so don't rush through it. The push-ups should be semi-slow, but not too fast. And make sure you only touch your chest to the floor and not your stomach. You don't want a saggy tummy. And make sure when you do the shoulder tap, you try not to move your hips too much. You should be squeezing, so try to keep it still, if that makes sense. You have 30 seconds, you're halfway there, keep going. Your arms are probably burning, but your arms have to burn for you to build muscle. So 20 seconds, almost done. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and
the next exercise is plank hop jacks. So you'll be in your plank, you'll go into a squat, you'll go back out to plank, and you do a plank jack.
as demonstrated here.
This exercise will be done for 30 seconds. Ready, set, go.
This one is really good to burn your arms and especially your legs, but it's such a great workout, so just keep pushing through it. This is only for 30 seconds, so it's going to go by really fast. You're at 15 seconds. Keep pushing, you're almost done. And 10, 9, excuse me. And 5, 4, 3, 2. So the next exercise we're going to be doing are tricep dips, and these are very simple. You just have to make sure you keep your bottom up and you have your shoulders and arms in line, but that's it.
As demonstrated here. This exercise will be done for 30 seconds. It will really burn your arms, but you guys got this. Ready, 3, 2, 1, go.
And if you feel that kicking the legs while jumping is too hard and you can't keep the right technique, then you can take out the jump. But if you can do the jump, keep the jump in. So like maybe for the little ones, if that's too difficult for you, then you can take out the jump. But everyone else should be able to figure it out. You guys are almost done. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The next exercise, it will only be holding a plank for 45 seconds.
As demonstrated here.
This exercise will be for 45 seconds. Ready, set, go.
Make sure you just keep it consistent.
Make sure that your bottom is down and your core is constantly squeezed.
Make sure you're not too far back or too far forward. Make sure you're completely in line and your butt's not in the air.
And remember to have that hollow cat back that we usually do in class.
You're at 15 seconds. You're almost done. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So the next exercise we have are groiners, and these are kind of new. We haven't done these before, so pretty much we're just going to be in that nice hollow back plank, and it's another low impact one. So pretty much instead of like the Spider-Man plank, we're going to reach our foot as far forward as we can and down, and we're just switching back and forth.
As shown here.
This exercise will be done for 45 seconds. Ready, set, go. Make sure you keep a consistent pace during this. Keep going. It's not too long, so just, again, keep a consistent pace. And if you ever need to take a break for water, then don't feel bad if you need to, because we all need to stay hydrated. So 20 seconds.
Don't take breaks though if you are in the middle of an exercise. When we're talking while we are explaining an exercise, you can go get water, but not while you are supposed to be doing the exercise.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
The next exercise are just low kicks. You are just standing up straight and you're just kicking your legs like that.
As demonstrated here.
This exercise will be done for a minute. Ready, set, go.
Make sure you keep it consistent. It is a cardio. It is kind of hard, but we've had kind of low impact stuff right now, so this shouldn't be too hard. It's very, very good. Very good. Make sure you squeeze your core during this, because this is also another way, kind of like an ab thing. Because if you're constantly engaging, that means you're like using your abs. So make sure you're engaged and your arms are straight out. You don't have bad posture. Just always remember your posture. Very important. Make sure you point your toes too.
Remember how you squeeze your core as you pull in and up. You don't just squeeze in or squeeze out. You pull in and up.
Blades.
And squeeze your shoulder blades.
You guys are almost done. And 10, 9, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So the next exercise we're going to do is another cardio, and it's called rope climb. So pretty much you're going to be doing how you would climb a rope like that with your hands, but your legs are going to be moving like high knees. So you're going to be like using your hands and your legs at the same time.
As demonstrated here. This exercise will be done for 30 seconds. This is the last cardio exercise that we are doing, and we are going to move on to abs. So get ready for that. And ready, we're going to be doing those rope climbers. Ready, set, go.
And make sure you're not moving like chaotically, that you're moving like opposite arm as hand, just like, you run. So make sure, and you can, pretend that you're gripping the rope, so that you guys kind of get the idea. Helps it out a little bit more. Make sure you're really moving your legs as fast as you can, but controlled. And you have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Now we are moving on to the ab portion of this video. The next exercise is bent knee jacks. So it's kind of like an in and out, or like the ones in class where we lay on our back in a hollow and we go into our knees and back out like Coach Tamara taught us. But these are kind of different.
As shown here.
This exercise will be for 1 minute. I believe in you guys. I know you are probably dying right now, but you guys got this. Ready, set, go.
And this is done for a little bit longer than 30 seconds because you guys do get to rest in between, because you guys get to lay down. But do not take advantage of that. You only rest for like a second and you go straight back into it. Don't hold yourself up there. You get to grab your knees, but you don't get to hold yourself in. You just place your hands there. So make sure you're not cheating. Make sure you keep going. Focus on your breathing. Pointed toes. And 30 seconds. You're halfway there. Keep going. We really want to push you guys because we know you guys are strong. We need you guys to get even stronger than you already are. So just keep pushing through it. 15. You're almost done. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So the next exercise we have are flutter kick leg drops. We haven't done these before, but they're pretty simple and pretty easy. So,
as demonstrated here. This exercise will be for 30 seconds. It is very hard, I know. And also remember to keep your lower back and your shoulders aren't off like a hollow, but try and keep your lower back somewhat into the mat so you can't fit a paper underneath. And make sure your legs are not touching the floor when you go down. It goes up and like down to a hollow position with your legs. So ready, set, go.
And you do get that little break when your feet go up, but again, don't take advantage of that and they'll stay there. Constantly be squeezing your abs so that you can get the most results out of this video. So keep going, it's only 30 seconds, not very long. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and so the next exercise we are doing are side plank holds, and these are going to be held for a little bit longer than we usually do it. But so if you're level 2 and you feel like you can't hold on, we're going to tell you when to come down, but every level 3 and 4 should be holding on for longer.
As demonstrated here. The level 2s will be holding it for 25 seconds. The level 3s and 4s should be holding it for the full 45 seconds. So ready, get your first arm down. Ready, set, go.
So make sure that your shoulders and elbows are in line. That hand is flat and the arm that's straight up is not like dangling everywhere. It's straight out. And that your hips are flat and your feet are right on top of each other. Level 2 will tell you when to come down. And come down. Keep going. Level 3s and 4s should keep going. Level 2s. And level 2s, if you want to keep going, you can. But if not, you're only level 2. So this is a little bit harder for you because we don't do this much in your class. And 2 and 1.
So ready, everyone switch arms. And ready, set, go.
And again, just the basic things. Make sure your hips are in line. Your feet are stacked up right on each other. Your elbow and shoulder are in a one line. The arm above you is not everywhere. It's staying still. You're squeezing your core. This is really working the side of your stomach, your abs. Level 2s come down. If you want to stay up, you can still stay up, but if not, come down, and everyone else should still be staying up besides the 2s. You guys are almost done. Stay there. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and
the next exercise is V-sit bicycle. So in your in and outs, you were up and then you would bend to when you straighten your legs. So when you were bent, your arms were straight, and now you're going to be doing like bicycles with your legs.
as demonstrated here.
This exercise will be done for 45 seconds. Ready, set, go.
Make sure you have pointed toes and you're constantly engaging your abs. Even if you want to come down, you have to work hard to get your abs strong. So just keep pushing through it. Make sure you alternate your legs. Don't go too fast, but don't go too slow. Go at your own pace, but not too slow or too fast. So keep going. 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. The next exercise we're going to be doing are crunch claps. So pretty much our legs are going to be up to the ceiling. We're going to be on our back, and then we're going to be crunching and trying to clap our hands like going over our legs, if that makes sense.
As demonstrated here. This exercise will be done for 30 seconds. Ready, set, go.
And make sure your abs are constantly engaged. Some of you may not be able to clap all the way. If not, just try to get your fingers to touch, okay? You're still working the same part, so. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now we are doing Russian twists. Most of you probably know what these are, so yeah.
As shown here.
This exercise will be done for 45 seconds. Ready, set, go.
Make sure you do not let your feet touch. It's pretty much almost like a bent leg V-sit, but you're moving your upper body. So make sure your legs are going to be bent. They're pointed, but they do not get to touch the ground. And make sure you make each movement like done, not halfway done. You should be like, each side should burn more. So you're almost done. Keep going. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the next exercise we're doing is one that we haven't done, I don't believe, but they're called plank jacks. So pretty much we're in a high plank and we're jumping our feet like together and open. Our bottom can go in the air slightly because our feet go out and in, but only naturally. You don't make your butt go in the air.
As demonstrated here. This exercise will be done for 30 seconds. Ready, set, go.
Make sure that your arms and wrists, shoulders, everything's in a line. You're not too far back or too far forward. This is really going to burn your arms and your legs, so just keep a consistent pace. And you have 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. The next exercise we have are leg lifts. As you guys know, we've done these a few times in class, but not very consistently. So pretty much you lay flat on your back and your feet are raised up. They're completely straight, together, and pointed. They go down. Your heels touch the ground. They don't stay there. They touch and they lift back up. This is working like the front of your abs and your lower abs, so it's a very good exercise.
As shown here. This exercise will be done for a minute. Ready, set, go.
This one's done for longer because leg lifts take a bit longer because you're taking your time because you're engaging your core all the way down and all the way up. So take your time on it, and it's targeting like your lower abs. So make sure you keep these up. Make sure you don't have a bend in your knees. Both of them are straight, together, and pointed. And make sure when your feet go down that you don't arch your back. You try to keep it flat, and if you're arching your back, bring your legs down to as far as you don't arch your back, if that makes sense. Just keep going. You're at 20 seconds. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. The next exercise we have are butterfly sit-ups. So practically we just sit in a butterfly, we lay back down, and then we reach past our feet and then repeat.
As demonstrated here. This will be done for a minute. Ready, set, go.
Make sure you gotta use your arms in this, but make sure your arms are not the only thing that are helping you get up. So the momentum shouldn't be what's getting you up. You should be using your abs more, if that makes sense. So make sure you keep these a good pace, keep them consistent, and just keep doing them. You're at 35, keep going. Make sure you push yourself as hard as you can push yourself. So you're almost done, keep going. 20 seconds. 15. 10, 11, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So the next exercise we have are mountain climbers, and this is kind of like a cardio-ish, but it's mainly your abs because you're bringing your legs in and out. So just really concentrate on your abs and concentrate on squeezing them.
As demonstrated here. This will be done for a minute. Ready, set, go.
And mountain climbers are not the most fun exercise to do because, they burn, but they're very, very, very effective. So just keep pushing through it. Level 2s, if you need to come down a little bit earlier, that's okay. Only level 2s can, but everyone else should be pushing it. So level 2s, if you need to come down, you can come down now. That means you've done it for 30 seconds. Everyone else should keep going. And the reason why we let the level 2s come down earlier because they're still newer and we haven't conditioned them as hard yet. So that's why they get to come down, and they're younger. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. The next exercise we have are up and down planks, and we haven't done these for quite a while. But pretty much you start in a high plank, you go walk yourself down to a low plank and back up, and you keep your feet still. So up and down planks.
As demonstrated here. This will be done for 30 seconds. It is the last ab workout of this video. So ready, set, go.
This is not the very easiest workout, but make sure you try to keep your bottom down as much as you can, even though you're kind of going, down and up. So just try to keep your butt down as low as you can go. And squeeze your abs. You're almost done. It's only 30 seconds. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So next we're going to be moving on to our stretch portion and pretty much kind of our cool down after working out. So first we're just going to start off with a minute of, head rolls.
As demonstrated here. We will be doing 30 seconds one way, and then I'll tell you to switch, and you'll go the other way for 30 seconds. So ready, set, go.
So this is just really just like concentrate and do it very, very slowly. So make sure you're only doing one side. You're almost done. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now switch and do the other way.
So you're doing exactly the same thing, just on the opposite side. You're almost done. Keep going. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So for this next stretch / cool down movement, we're just going to be holding a child's pose. And it's not stretching much, but we're just letting our body like calm down after all the workouts we did.
As demonstrated here. We will be doing this for 30 seconds. Ready, set, go.
We're not going to be talking too much through this right now because you just need to relax and cool yourself down. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So the next cool down we're going to be doing is kind of like a cat-cow stretch. So pretty much it's just, again, cooling ourselves down, and we're stretching out our abs while doing this.
As demonstrated here. This cool down stretch will be done for 30 seconds. Ready, set, go.
Remember, this is not rushed, it's just to cool yourself down. So make sure you try to look up as high as you can and just hollow out at the end too. Just keep going. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Alright, so the next stretch we're going to do is our downward dog one, where our legs are like wider than hip width, and we're going to be pushing our shoulders, so we're getting a nice shoulder stretch here.
As shown here. This will be for 30 seconds. Ready, set, go.
So remember, right now we're just focusing on our breathing and really pushing our shoulders as far down as we can go. So really get that shoulder stretch here. Make sure your legs are not too wide apart. They're like the wide, like those, little squares of the mats. Like so, a little bit wider than hip width, but not too much. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the next stretch we have is just a regular cobra. So pretty much your legs get to be a little bit open. You're not as open, but not like dramatically open. So we're just going to be pushing up and down nice and slow, stretching out our stomach and our back.
As demonstrated here. We will be doing this for 30 seconds. Ready, set, go.
So this one we're just focusing on our breathing and stretching out our back and our stomach area, so our abs are not too sore. So make sure you go at a decent pace. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So the next stretch we're going to be doing is we're going to be stretching out our splits now. So we're just going to be in a nice, really push forward lunge.
As demonstrated here. This will be for 20 seconds. Ready, set, go.
Make sure your hands are by your hips, pushing them as far down as they can go. You can pulse a little bit as well, but also make sure that the foot in the front is at a 90-degree angle. So you guys gotta remember your technique too. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the next stretch we're gonna be doing is a hamstring stretch, and you guys should know this one because we've done this in class before.
As demonstrated here. This will be for 20 seconds. Ready, set, go.
And make sure the whole goal of this is to try to get your chest straight on your foot with a straight knee and a pointed toe. Make sure your back leg is in line. It's not out to the diagonal. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. The next stretch we're going to be doing is splits, and this one we're not going to show you because you guys, it's splits. Everyone knows the splits. So just make sure that you have the correct technique in this when you slide out. You slide out with squared hips already, and your back leg is in line, your knee is in the floor, your front foot is pointed and straight. So ready? We're going to slide out and go. This is going to be held for 1 minute because we usually don't hold splits for too long, but since we have time in this video, might as well hold it for as long as we can. So make sure you're there, your chest is not down, you're propped up, your front foot is pointed. Technique. If you are all the way down with squared hips and your back knee in the mat, then you can go out to a T. But if your hips are open, so if we call you out with open hips and a flexed foot, then you have to keep your hands on the floor. So since we're not watching you, we need you to do what you know you need to do. Constantly be squaring your hip out and point your front foot because we always get deducted on pointed toes. You're at 15 seconds. Stay there. This is a long stretch, so you should be able to hopefully slide out a little bit more in your splits. Every moment. 3, 2, and 1. So the next thing we're going to do is now we're going to move to our opposite leg. So some of you might have done right or left, so it doesn't really matter because we're stretching. So now to the opposite side, we're just going to be doing our lunge like we did on our other leg.
You guys will be holding this for 20 seconds, just like you did on the other side. Ready, set, go.
And again, make sure your front foot is at a 90-degree. Your hands are right at your hips, so you're constantly pushing your hips. Back foot is in line. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So the next one we're going to be doing is just like we did on the other leg, is our hamstring stretch. So you guys should know this one.
As demonstrated here.
This will be time for 20 seconds, just like on the other side. Ready, set, go. We shouldn't have to be doing too much explaining during this since we've done this in class many times. Just again, make sure your front foot is pointed, your knee is straight, your back foot is not out of the diagonal, it's in line. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So next thing we're going to be doing is just like we did on the other leg, is our splits. We're not showing you because again, we've done splits many times. So ready, on your mark, get set, go, and slide out. And again, and your splits, make sure your chest is up, your front foot is pointed, you have a straight leg, your hips are squared out, your knee is straight to the floor, never pointing out, always to the floor. Technique is very important in your splits, even though splits are very easy, okay? So make sure you're down there, and if you're all the way down, you can take your hands off, only if you have square hips, a pointed toe with a straight leg, and your back knee hidden. So if you know that you can't square your hips out just yet, just keep your hands on the floor. But if not, everyone should be staying here. And again, this is held for a little bit longer because we have more time to hold it. So you have 20 seconds, stay there. Guys, you're almost done. 15. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is middle splits. And again, since we've done middle splits several times, we're like a lot. We're not gonna show you. Just make sure that when you go into your middle splits, you go straight to your elbows. Your legs are straight out from your hips. You have straight knees and pointed toes. You're not propped forward or back, directly in the middle. We're gonna hold this for a minute. Ready? So everyone's set up. Get ready. Ready, set, go. This is gonna be held for 1 minute. Make sure on your elbows, even if you can't go all the way down, you're still on your elbows. You're not on your head because we're not resting here. We should constantly be trying to get lower to the ground. Point the toes. Make sure you're directly in the middle. And 30 seconds, you're halfway there. Try to push yourself lower. We're almost done. 20 seconds. 15. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So next we're going to be moving on to shoulders, and we're going to be doing our box. So in this, you can either have straight legs with pointed toes, or you can have bent legs. This one is going to be held for longer because it's a box, and this one doesn't hurt as much as, fingertips together. So you guys should be able to do this one just fine.
As demonstrated here. We're doing this for a minute. Ready, set, go.
And this one is held longer than we usually do, but again, it's because we have time. And this one is not as painful, and we are warming up our shoulders. So this is that's why we're holding this one for a bit longer. So again, the whole point of this stretch is to make that box shape, so to get that 90 degree with your shoulders and arms. So again, if you have straight legs, they're together and pointed, but if you have bent legs, they're just bent. 30 seconds, you're halfway there. Make sure you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. You're at 20 seconds. And 15, almost done. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and the next one we're going to be doing is the one that we immediately do after, which is fingertips together and going out as far down as you can. This one is very, very, very painful, so we won't be doing it for as long, but it's a great shoulder stretch.
As demonstrated here. We're holding this for 30 seconds. Ready, set, go.
And again, this one is very painful because the whole goal is to try to go out flat with your fingertips touching, which is very, very difficult. So don't push yourself too hard, just enough to where you're gonna get better at the stretch. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and so next we're going to be doing our shoulder stretch on a wall or a chair, whatever you have nearby you. We're going to be showing on a wall because you see we have wall space. So depending on wherever you're at, you're either going to be doing shoulders on a wall or a chair.
As demonstrated here.
So the next stretch we're going to be doing is a stretch you guys all know, which is just bridge rocking. Again, we're not going to show this because you guys should know this already. So make sure you guys just push up to a bridge, just a centered bridge, so our legs get to be open and our arms are by our ears, with our feet squared, and we're just going to rock back and forth.
This will be done for 30 seconds. Ready, set, go.
So you're just rocking back and forth, stretching out your back and your shoulders. Again, we didn't show it because you guys should know these already. And 15 seconds, you're almost done. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So the next bridge we're going to be doing is our last one. So we didn't stretch our backs too much, but we stretched them enough because we're not focusing too much on back, because we stretched our shoulders out more. So next one we're going to be doing is bridge with our feet together, pushed all the way in our shoulders, as shown right here. As you guys can see, her weight is pushed all the way into her shoulders. Her feet are together, and she makes that nice shape. So that's the shape we're going to be focusing on, which is the shape most of you guys make. This will be done for probably 30 seconds. So ready? We'll give you some time to set up. Ready, everyone up. And this will be done for 30 seconds. And if you notice, the shape she made was kind of like a deformed U or a deformed rainbow, but that's the shape we want. So make sure you want that straight and then curved. So make sure you're really pushing. We know holding bridges is not the easiest because all the blood's in your brain, but it's not for too long. And you guys are almost done. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's the end of the video.
We hope you enjoyed it.
You guys all did an amazing job, and you guys did an amazing workout and a stretch.
Make sure to eat healthy and stay hydrated.
We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.